So hello and welcome back. It is Christmas time. Now sorry about the lack of decorations in this room. They've all been put up in the living room and outside. If you haven't seen the outside of my house, pop on Instagram and have a look. You'll see the Christmas lights that I have. If you've ever seen the film National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. My house looks very similar. But today, I'm talking about my top 5 products that I have used this year, and there's going to be a little special surprise for the winner. So hello and welcome back to the Hairy Housewife channel. Now before I start today, I want to say a massive thank you to everybody that has supported my channel, supported Instagram and supported me, from friends to family. Now when I started this, if you watched my first video, I was quiet. I sort of stood outside so no one could see me, no one could hear me. I didn't even let my wife know what I was doing because I was so worried I would look like an absolute pillock. Now, I decided to go ahead with it and carry on with it and get on with it. And in that time, I sort of kept it from family, I kept it from friends because, like I said, I was worried. Over time, the wife's obviously seen it, friends have seen it, family's seen it. So I sort of went all out. I put it on Facebook, I put it everywhere. I advertised my channel absolutely everywhere. And in that time, I've had a lot of friends, family turn to me and say, "Can you do my car?" Now, obviously, I'm just a reviewer. So I do this sort of cars on the side. It's just a hobby really, not a business. And in that I get to record them and film some stuff, take some photos so I can put it on Instagram and try out products really to show you guys. Now this year I've had a few setbacks and a few sort of life events basically happen that slowed me down a little bit at times. Some of you probably know I had a baby. Well, I didn't, my wife had a baby. Obviously we had a baby together. In July, and obviously around that time I had to take a good few weeks out, and it's just hard to find a time back then to fit the videos in. Then I started to pick up and get on a roll again with them, and I had a very nasty car crash, and all I can say is I'm very lucky to be sat here talking to you guys today. And then on top of that, I've had technical issues. I've been very busy sorting out friends and family's cars ready for the winter, but I have now sort of got that done. The weather has been a big sort of problem as well, so that's why I've set up this indoor command center, a man cave with a table basically, not a command center. And got that done. Right, so the reason for this video is it's coming up to the end of the year. I'm probably not going to get another video in before the end of the year, so this is going to be sort of my final video. I'm not sure the date of releasing this yet, but it will be closer to Christmas. I mean, Christmas is only a week away as I record this, so it'll be fairly soon that releases. It's to go through my top 5 products of the year. Now, this is not products across the board. This is products that I have either reviewed or tried. Now, these are my personal opinions. If you know me, you know I'm not paid in any way. You know I don't take payment. You know I don't take bribery to give good reviews. That's not who I am. That's not what I want this channel to be. If some of you are on Instagram, you'll see the other day that I put up a post of someone offering me a token of gesture to give them a positive review, and obviously I declined. It's not what I do. I want to be honest and open, and I want to review the products how I think they work and how I basically, if I like them or if I don't like them. I just want to give you an honest opinion. And some people seem to like that. Quite a lot of people seem to like that. And that is what my channel is all about. Honesty and being open. So, let's start off with the top 5 products this year. So, I was only going to do a top 3. I advertised only top 3. But going through my products, I found it hard to basically kick a few out. So, I'm going to start off with number 5, and that is just simply a car air freshener. This is from GB Detailing. It is based on Creed Aventus, I believe it's called, and it it's just a fantastic air freshener. Now, I've got a few other bottles of this, and I believe they all use a similar sort of smell, a similar sort of basically chemical to make their air fresheners. Now, this one seems to have a little bit of edge on the other one I use. Now, it's got a bit of a sweeter smell to it. It sticks around a little bit longer, and if I'm honest, the only reason it's in my number 5 is because I love the smell, and so does my wife. She's constantly trying to nick this bottle. It's just a really nice smell, and I'm not going to lie to you. There's plenty of times I've gone out of the house, couldn't find any aftershave to put on, anything like that, and I've just gone, and people have commented on, oh, that smells nice, oh, you smell nice, oh, you smell nice, and it lasts, it sticks around. So this is an absolutely fantastic, fantastic air freshener. Now, I made a joke back when I did a little review on this. The bottles are nice, they are decent quality. The atomizer spray is absolutely fantastic as well. They are good, strong quality bottles. Now, how do I know this? Because this was in my car when I had an accident, and my car was in a bad way, and out of everything in my car, this survived the accident. So the bottles on this are very, very durable, and that's what you want if you're moving your products around all the time. You don't want to come to your car, van, wherever, and find this split. So that is my number 5 product. You can find it over on GB Detailing's website. Everything I review today will be popped in the description below. Now, we are going to go on to my number 4 product of the year. Now, that is the Analan Pet Hair Removal Brush. Now, this is an absolutely fantastic, fantastic product. Now, I did a review on this about a month ago, and back then I said that it was sort of on par with the Lily brush, and that the only reason I picked this was because of the design. How wrong I was. I need to do an update review of this. I've used this a hell of a lot since, and my God, this works. This is an absolutely fantastic pet hair removal brush. It comes with all different edges for different lengths of hair, different piles of carpet, and my God, this is quick, it is easy to use, and it is just a fantastic product. Now, the only reason it is number 4 is because I have big sausage hands, and when using it, I'm struggling with that hole in the middle because my finger is constantly falling through it, and it just makes it a little bit awkward to use. However, I cannot complain. It is a fantastic, fantastic pet hair removal brush, and this is at number 4. If you are interested in this, you can find them online. Just type in Analan. Make sure you spell it right because you could come up with some dodgy website. Analan Mini Pet Hair Detailer, and it will pop up. I have the price of it here, and it is $24.95 on Amazon. Now, they do it in a range of colours. They are orange, red, black, grey, and blue. I have the red one. In my opinion, red looks best. I'm a fan of red. Red is always for me. Now, unlike the Lily brush, when the Lily brush wears out, game over, you got to buy a new one. This, when these wear out, all you got to do is go online, £15, I believe it was, I found them for last night. This rubber, you get 2 for around £15. What a bargain. Now, I've used this quite a lot, believe it or not, since. I have 2 dogs. You'll see it in one of the videos. If you go watch my review on this, you'll see Frank. He is an absolute legend of a dog, but he molts like you wouldn't believe. This has been a lifesaver. Not only do I use it in my car, sofa, carpet, clothing before I go out, it really does the job. And that, guys, is my number 4 for Christmas. Now, let's move on to number 3. Now, this was a hard one for me because there's a couple of products I've used this year that are really hard to sort of distinguish and pull apart. So this is a hard one for me. I've used quite a few products this year, and this sort of top 3 has been a bit of a hard one for me to choose because there's so many products I have that I've used and fell in love with. However, number 3 has to be DODO juice. Now, I'm not going to be specific here. DODO juice, their wax, is absolutely fantastic. Now, I'm using this Basics of Bling wax. This is an old school sort of formula. Now, they have updated it. They've rebranded. There's more variety out there. Now, if you go on their website, you'll see there's ones for different coloured cars, different scents, different jobs, and they all work absolutely amazingly. I've tried 3 or 4 different types of wax from them now, and I have never been disappointed. The durability, the ease of application, and the price for what you get is amazing. I can't fault it. The reason it's in number 3 is because there's been 2 other products that have blown me away this year. But if you're looking for a decent wax or any other product, if you go pop onto my channel, you'll see that I've done a review on the quick detailer, which I now believe is called Mint Condition. Blown me away. That stuff is fantastic. It's one of the best quick detailers I've used. Watch the review, you'll see what I mean. I absolutely love the stuff, and it smells amazing. Their clay lube is absolutely fantastic. It's got a great smell to it. The Apple iPhone Snow Foam, again, go check that. I've done a review on that. That is an absolutely fantastic snow foam as well, and it smells amazing. I'll warn you, if you use it, make sure you've got some apple juice in the fridge, because you're going to want apple juice afterwards. It smells so nice, and it's a fantastic snow foam to use in the summer on a nice hot day. The smell of apple juice in the air, can't fault it. But for their waxes, they are in number 3. And yeah, if you haven't used one, if you're looking for a wax, I really highly suggest trying DODO juice. They are amazing, and they have got different waxes that will cater to all your needs. So now let's head on to number 2. So in at number 2, drum roll, is this. This is the MJJC version 2 snow foam cannon. Now, if you're looking for a new snow foam cannon, look no further. This is an absolutely fantastic cannon. It is just beautifully designed. It is made with sort of passion, really, I believe. Some of the other ones you come across, they're a bit flimsy, they're a bit stiff, they're a bit... It's hard to explain, they're just not great. They're just, the quality of them doesn't feel great. This, the second you pick it up, just has a premium quality feel to it. The fact that you can just take that off there with ease without having to get a spanner out, you just unwind that off, you can clean out in there, in the little sort of jet in there, you can clean it out with ease. Some of them you have to get a spanner out, bit of a nightmare to get to them. This just turns with ease, it doesn't get stuck, you haven't got to force it, they just turn with absolute ease. The knob on the top, it just all feels smooth, it feels nice to use. And that's not where it stops. The product itself, if you go watch my review, once it's full of product, you can hang it upside down, it doesn't leak. The cheap ones I've got, turn it upside down, they're like a colander, they leak from everywhere. But again, that is not it for this product. It produces such a thick foam. The foam that comes out of this is absolutely amazing. Now, a thick foam doesn't always mean best. However, if you've got a product like this that can produce a thick foam from what you have, you can dial it down to get that nice creamy blanket that you want. If you've got a cheap cannon that won't give you a decent thick foam without doubling up the dilution or putting more product in there, then you're wasting product, you're wasting money, and you're wasting time, because you can't dial up thickness. You can dial it down though. So this gives you a nice, decent, thick foam without the aggro of adding more products. And I don't know how they do it. The internals of this must be slightly different to other snow foam cannons. I've not really looked at the internals of this. It's just a decent, fantastic snow foam lance. And it's not going to break the bank. I've seen some snow foam lances out there that are fairly expensive. I reviewed a few. And in all honesty, they don't compare to this. This is just a decent snow foam lance. I'm not going to go through all the features. This is not a review. This is just me going through my top products. But if you do want to see this in action, head over to the channel. I have done a review on it. I've gone through the features. I've gone through the product itself. And in all honesty, I absolutely love it. It is a fantastic, fantastic snow foam lance. And it is one that everybody should have. Now, I haven't used one that has been as good, as felt as quality as this. So guys, let's get down to number 1. So let's get down to my number 1 product. Now, it's hard for me to be blown away by a product. It's hard for me to get excited about a product. It's hard for me to get passionate about a product. Just because I've used so many over my time. And when you get a good product, it's like, yeah, it's good, fair enough. What a decent product. There's very little products that make me go, wow, I need more of this in my life. However, there has been one this year that has blown me away. And if you know me, if you've seen some of the reviews I've done, you probably already guessed what the product is. And if you haven't, then if you take a quick look behind me, it is there. Fantastic product, and rightly so. It's a fantastic product. These guys have been developing this for a long time, and they've hit the nail on the head. It is the Idetail Pro pre-wash spray. What a product. Now that pre-wash spray that you see right there is genuinely the best pre-wash spray I have ever used, and I've used a fair bit in my time. I am blown away by this product. It is an absolute treat to use, and it does exactly what you want a pre-wash spray to do. If you haven't seen it, head over and see that review. Basically, I've sprayed that on a filthy, dirty bonnet, and I didn't even need to use pressure to rinse it off to get rid of that dirt. I went over the hose, but obviously it's not going to be 100% spotless, but my God, it come so close to being a completely spotless dirt remover. Basically, it just melts that dirt. It's a fantastic product. Now, again, if you watch that review, you'll see how excited I get. I am absolutely blown away by this product every time I use it. Every time I use it without fail, it makes me go, wow, what a product. Now, this product itself is not going to break the bank. It really isn't. I've got a few sort of things here wrote down about it. So the pre-wash spray itself is $8.99 for 500 ml, and that worked. I worked it out the other day with how many washes I've got with it, and how much I use it. Now it depends on how dirty the vehicle is, how much you use, how much you spray, depending on how much you're going to use, basically. So it depends on how much it's going to cost per wash. Now I worked it out on how many vehicles I've done and how much I've used, and I worked it out to around 65 to 70p a wash. Now that's not going to break the bank, not to ensure a decent quality pre-wash. It's not going to break the bank. It's worth it. I've seen snow foams out there that have been sort of £1.90 to up to £3 per wash, that haven't done the job of this. Now you could use this, say 70-80p a wash, and then use a cheaper snow foam or any other normal pH neutral snow foam to go over the top with, and you're going to get fantastic results. This pre-wash spray has blown me away every time. Look, you can see me there just rinsing it off with a hose pipe. There's no pressure washer involved whatsoever, and that left that bonnet spotless. Go and watch the review. You'll see exactly what I mean. Now, if it was sort of down to me buying it now, I would probably go for the litre bottle, which is $10.99. That's going to drop the whole sort of price per wash down by probably half. And if you go on their website, they've got a 3 for 2 deal running. You can get 3 bottles for the price of 2. Again, fantastic price for a fantastic product. Now it is diluted and ready to use. You don't need to do any dilution. You don't need to do any dilution. It's literally use it, spray it on, put it away, job done. Now, Idetail. A lot of people still haven't heard of them. If you have, you're going to know what a fantastic company they are. If you haven't, please go check them out. I'm not in any way paid or given anything from Idetail to give good reviews. I genuinely love their products. I genuinely love the company, and love what they stand for. We've sort of got similar sort of morals, really. They are a fantastic company. Now, if you haven't heard of them, please go check them out. They are definitely worth checking out. If you have heard of them, and you know of Idetail, you're going to know what a decent top company they are. Now, if you don't know a lot about Idetail, I'll just give you a quick run through about Idetail. So, it started as a father and son company. He sort of started out with his dad. I believe it was John and Johnny. His dad has now retired, and Johnny is taking over now. It was sort of a long time in discussions, a long time in planning, and it was a long time in getting the chemicals right and getting their idea together. Now, once they'd done that, they started their company and got it on the market February this year. And since then, they have become a fantastic brand. They have grown. So when I first started with Idetail and some of their products, they had a range, but it wasn't a big range. Since then, their range is growing and growing and growing and getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I cannot fault any of their products I have used yet. As long as you use them correctly and use them as directed, you are not going to have a problem, and you are going to be happy with the outcome of their products. You can see there how excited I am getting over this pre-wash spray. Please go watch it. Also, their snow foam is absolutely amazing. I can't fault them. I've got quite a few of their products already to try, and I'm hoping after the new year I'll be stocking up and buying a little bit more, just because I want to test their whole range. I want to see their whole range. I want to see if they can make this quality products across the board, which I believe they can. But I will try and do that after New Year, try and get as many of their products out as possible. I've got quite a lot of other products to go. I've got loads of different companies, stuff to get through. I have got so many products to get through that I just haven't had the chance this year, just down to personal reasons and time and the weather. But I will get them out. If you have sent me a product, then I will get it out, I promise. But back to Idetail. I found that their products, their own blend, their own design, and their own sort of branding, and it is absolutely fantastic that a company can do that. Now, the reason I like them is because it's a small business, it's a small company. They're not trying to be something they're not. They are sticking to their roots. They're sticking to their brand, and they're not paying for like reviews. They're not paying for fancy big marketing. They are just a decent, genuine, honest company with decent, genuine, honest products. And if you've had the pleasure of talking to Johnny, which I have, you'll know what a fantastic, fantastic guy Johnny is. He is an absolute top bloke. And that is what sort of swayed my decision in why this product is my number one. Not only is the product fantastic, not only is it their own blend, not only are all their products fantastic that I've used so far, the company is genuine, honest, and Johnny himself is just a top-notch bloke. Now, guys, look, I suggest you go try them. I suggest you check them out. At least take a look at their website. I really cannot fault their products. Now, at the start of this, I said there is going to be a sort of special gift for basically as an award. I'm going to try and do this every year, basically, whether it will work or not. So I'm going to start off with this year. By the time you watch this, if you're watching this, Johnny, if any of you are watching this, it probably won't have made it to you because it's got to be made up for me and then sent out. However, I'm going to put a photo up now of what you'll be receiving. A commemorative award, say glass, I believe you want to call it, whiskey tumbler glass, engraved with the sort of year, the product, who gave it to you, basically me, the Hairy Housewife, and obviously Johnny, you're going to have a number one at the top because it's the first ever one I've done. So you are going to be number one in hopefully a long list of awards I give out in the next however many years this channel carries on. I'm hoping with every support, I'm hoping with everybody that's helped with the channel, this will carry on for as long as I possibly can. And you never know, one day my little boy may take over the reins. Who knows? Anyway, guys, I've been the Hairy Housewife. You guys have been great. Thank you again for everybody that has supported me, and have a Merry Christmas. And please, please, please enjoy yourself, spend time with your family, and stay safe. God, a bit like Boris Johnson then. I've been a Hairy Housewife. You guys have been great. I'll see you all again very soon. So guys, would I recommend this? As you can probably tell, 100% I would recommend this. It is probably one of the best products I have ever used. So guys, head on over to their website, have a look, see what you think, and give it a go yourself. I have been the Hairy Housewife. You have been great.